Hey!
How are you? Nice to see you.
What are we doing?
Okay, look
Thanks for having us.
Good to see you.
Doing okay? Yeah, make yourself comfortable.
Hi, how are you?
What's up, guys?
Hi. How's it going?
It's
been so long. I know. It's been a while.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Come on in. And
Thank you.
good to see you guys again. Thanks for being here
Nice to be
again.
back.
We'll get started soon. Tier just has a few little snacks for you guys. So yeah, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hey babe, you seeing this?
Yeah.
These protesters, they're running their cities and acting like such animals.
I just don't understand how violence is going to solve anything.
Yeah, me neither.
I know they say that Black Lives Matter, but really to God, all lives matter.
Yeah, he does. I think he loves everyone and he looks at everyone the same way. He doesn't see any color. That's what I think.
I'm so glad you two are different.
Yeah. What do you think?
They say the best poems are when you can take a topic that everyone thinks they know well and bring to light something no one has ever considered. I'm not sure if it only takes a poem to do that. Perhaps it just requires courage. So I make this poem easy for you. It's not abstract. It's not left to your own interpretation. This poem is simply about courage, dear white Christian. Please listen. I urge you not to dismiss my words as division when they are meant to be a bridge because something is missing. This poem was years in the making. Birth at a young age when you made me feel like my skin color somehow couldn't reach its prayers up to God. Maybe it started in elementary school, when classmates would joke that my skin was the same color as dirt. I guess that was the first time God used my words to give credit to my worth. I said, well, if that's how God decided to make Adam, then perhaps God wanted people to look a lot like me. I wish I could say my voice never forgot its self-worth. I wish I could say the lowering of my head wasn't a reflection of low self-esteem. Sometimes the biggest enemy to your voice is your experiences, and your mind can create a resume of memories leading you to have interviews with yourself you were never meant to have, dear white Christian. I learned that I was everything but human from you. Why was your theology limited with me? You could see me as sinner, yet the in need of grace part you seem to eradicate, dear white Christian. I have seen how your comments have made beautiful black skin think of itself as dirty, somehow thinking assimilation will remove them of a perceived stain that God classified as very good, as if acceptance by you removes your areas for growth, dear white Christian. Every time a black man dies, it's like I'm forced to look in a mirror, and every time I see myself in that mirror, I think of all my former classmates that were open file cabinets to my 16-year-old life to justify why a bullet would greet me today. Dear white Christian, I don't need you to check on me. I just need you to check your friends, check your family, check your political views, check your heart to why you feel speaking about injustice makes you an enemy of God. Dear white Christian, don't think that because we have done ministry together eliminates you from speaking up. How can you want my cool black voice but don't want to hear the cold reality of this black voice? I'm not a decoration. I'm not something you can put up when the time allows. I'm not a banner to prove your church values diversity. I am an image bearer that constantly faces barriers because of my image. To not see my skin is to not see me. How could you value the ministry that comes from this voice and not hear the misery associated with this voice, dear white Christian? Anger is simply a paintbrush, while injustice is a canvas. Be willing to look at the painting, dear white Christian. I don't endorse rioting or looting, just like I don't endorse my clients' tendency to self-harm. The difference is that my empathy can override my comfort to see the constant echoes of trauma informing their behavior. Why can't you do the same, dear white Christian? I'm not just angry, I'm exhausted. And if I'm truly your friend, then let me tag you in. My life has been against the ropes since birth. It's time for you to get in the ring. Let your voice ring. Perhaps what you fear isn't as big as you think. You can never truly be in my shoes. Can never understand the burden and blessing of trying to convince yourself that the skin God made you in is beautiful. You tell us to be more Christian, yet make sure your words and actions are the opposite of the Great Commission. Are you making disciples, or is your silence promoting division, dear white Christian? Don't get it twisted. I don't see you as an enemy. The enemy is sin. The enemy is racism. This isn't black against white. This isn't black against police. This isn't blue against red. This is every Christian against racism. This is every Christian against sin. And if victory over sin is on the other side of dying to ourselves, then I urge you with love to die to your comfort and to simply have courage.
Babe, are you seeing these riots? I can't believe it's come to this. As a church, I really think we need to respond to this.
Yeah, I never fully understood the depth of their hurt until I saw everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
I know we've been hearing that all lives matter, but really Black lives do matter. It's about the injustices that have been happening.
Yeah. What are we going to do about this?